So yeah, I was like in my last video, Happy Christmas and all of this, Happy New Year, but I'm gonna make more videos, don't worry. I'm gonna be making a bunch more. So check this out. Um, Quick video that just came to mind as I was riding my moped just now is how nice you should be. How nice should we be? Should we be as nice as we can be, like possibly can be, constantly? Or should we be as nice as we want to be? So these are some important things to keep in mind. And I think crazy cat outside is at it again. But yeah, so I think balance comes in again. Again, it's always this, the wise Buddha's teaching of the middle way. So always find the middle way in everything. Now, if I'm going to be as nice as I possibly can be constantly, that's like me eating as much as I can possibly constantly. It's extreme. It's not healthy. If I have, if I eat too little, I'm going to starve, but if I eat too much, I'm going to probably die of something. And it's the same with breathing. Should I be breathing as much as I can be constantly? No. If I don't breathe enough, I'm going to suffocate to death, but if I breathe too much, I will have, you know, the hyperventilation going on. So it's the same thing with how nice should you be. So if you've ever wondered, how nice should I be? Should I be, sometimes it can be energy draining being nice. So it's like, how nice should you be? Again, the answer to this is balance. So find the middle path. You don't want to be draining yourself excessively, but you also don't want to be a complete dick and just if I think if it was most up to most of us to be as nice as we wanted to be, we might not actually be that nice. A lot of people might opt for, hey, it's just easier if I'm going to be an asshole. So the middle path is super important, and identifying it in every situation, which takes awareness. So awareness is also super important. So yeah, that's just something to think about there. Being nice and how nice we should be, and just this energy drain. I was on my moped, like I said, and it came to mind because I just saw this old man, but old Balinese man on the side of the road, and just so old, like his face was just so, but it was his face actually looked really exhausted. And then it got me thinking, I wonder what comes first? What is it? What's the chicken or the egg in this situation? Is it that you try so hard to be nice, that ages you because there's some resistance involved there if you're trying too hard, yeah? Or is it the other way where as we age, you have less effort, less energy to be nice, so you just start to be yourself. And this old guy, like I said, on the side of the road, just sitting there, he was just like, it just made me think that, most of us might secretly love to just do that. Um, I remember visiting my mom after a surgery she had, and I remember when I walked in to the surgery the bed that she was on, it was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever seen in my life. God forbid I will ever see her in that weak state again. But similar sort of thing, just so, and you can also see when people sleep, their faces are like, once I went on tour with my band and we play this competition who can take a photo of the other person while they're sleeping, and everyone got caught sleeping at one point, and we have these photos of us, and we're all like, yeah. So if that's your ultimate state of relaxation face, isn't that like a good place to be, like ultimate state of relaxation? Well, I guess that's where the balance comes into it. And actually, interesting. Like, I don't believe like enlightenment is anything crazy or fancy. I believe I'll go into another video about it if anyone's interested. But I would, I think it's just a state of relief. Getting out of your own way, especially the thinking when that shuts down. It's just like sex. When you have an orgasm, it's relief. It's the feeling of relief because there's been all this tension building for so long, and then you release it and it's relieved. So it's not that we're adding anything to us to make us feel good, it's removing something. All right, it's so important. So my video on enlightenment is going to be all about that and how it's a removal, getting out of your own way, and that's all enlightenment is, and we can all achieve it. But anyway, I kind of digressed there, but the reason I brought enlightenment up was Osho. Actually, when you see there's video of him when he's died at his funeral, and he's kind of open casket, his face looks just very similar to how he was when he was alive. And to me, I mean, it might be just my marbles making a weird 2 out of 2, connecting dots together. But I just felt like, well, he was in such a state of relaxation or enlightenment for a lot of time that when he passed away, there wasn't much of a change, in how his face looked. So anyway, to wrap it up, how nice you should be? The answer again is balance. Walk the middle way. So don't be too nice where you're, taxing yourself and possibly aging yourself, and also don't be too much of a dick. Alrighty.